Hmm. Yeah, I thought I'd go live. I'm a kind of a live guy. Oh, got a guitar coming in. Greetings to our new balls of firestorm. How y'all doing? Beautiful Monday, November 29, 20 clusterfuck 21. Tuning up a Taylor guitar here because the computer asked me if I wanted to go live. Well, of course I want to go live. So I'll tune up my Taylor acoustic guitar here after quite a day, boy. Why is it? How you doing? Ted Nugent live. Kind of stretching my strings on the old tape. How y'all doing? Hello, greetings to the Ted Nugent Spirit Campfire, where spirit and attitude and energy how you doing? Happy November 29, clusterfuck 21. Ted Nugent Spirit Campfire, balls of firestorm. Just drove the mighty Mopar Hellcat Challenger Red Eye wide body super sport fire breathing fighter jet up and down I-35 in the great Republic of Texas, where I spent the day, as I do every day of my life, celebrating, promoting, and milking the blood spirit from truth, logic, and common sense. But today, with Joe Rogan. I was on the Joe Rogan Experience podcast today. Went over 3 hours, and Joe's a good man. Number one, he's got to be good because he was not afraid for the second time to have Ted Nugent on the Joe Rogan Experience podcast. Celebrating truth, logic, common sense, we the people, shit kicker freedom, Constitution, Bill of Rights, 10 Commandments, Golden Rule, Declaration of rugged independence, rugged individualism, but mostly fun, balanced with celebrating and promoting and fanning the flames of the positive spirit, a positive Thanksgiving weekend, huh? Did you have one? I had one. There I was, minding my own business, kind of caught off guard. I wrote a book on sexual healing. I swear to God, well, I think I found the answer to get me peace of mind. Stop flirting with disaster. And don't get caught driving blind. Don't you get caught. How you doing? Ted Nugent Spirit Campfire. Spent the whole day with Joe Rogan down in Austin, Texas. And thank God, I-35 construction is brought to an almost end so that the mighty Mopar Detroit muscle could run like the big dog that it is. A big salute to the engineers and the fire-breathing horsepower mad scientists at Mopar. My Hellcat and my Hellcat Red Eye Super Sport wide body fire breather are so much fun to drive. Oh, and look who's here. Look who's here. Talk about positive spirit and energy. Hi, Happy. Come on, Hap. There's the Coco Mocha. Happy, the Jack man. Look at my Happy. Did you miss your dad? Who loved dad a whole lot? Woo! I'm home now. Are you going to sleep with me tonight? Will you keep me warm? Will it be a 3-dog night? Happy Sadie and Coco. Where's Sadie Lady? There's Coco Mocha. Hi, Coke. There's the Remington ammo. Coco. How beautiful are the Nugent canines, huh? But what a beautiful day with Joe Rogan. I don't know when it's going to air, but we'll be sure to announce it right here. But the most important thing on this beautiful Ted Nugent Spirit Campfire, truth, logic, common sense, goodwill, decency, positive spirit, energy, the physics of spirituality. A very unique podcast, if I do say so myself, because my middle finger happens to be on eternal flamage. But the most important thing you can do if finally you celebrate your truth, logic, common sense, the common sensibility of the truth and logic that we all have to genuflect at the mighty altar of the American dream being the best that you can be. Please share the Ted Nugent Spirit Campfire. It is so oppressed. It is so suppressed. It is so censored. Coco. What do you got, Coco? Is that a mallard? Coco, the world's greatest German Shepherd duck hunter. You get it, Coco Mocha. You are the best girl. You're vicious. Thank you for that nice duck. Fetch. Coco, fetch. See when I say fetch. Good girl. Now, Coco, get that mallard. Good girl. Good girl. Thank you. Thank you, Coco. All right. So anyhow, if you really celebrate, Uncle Ted, I wish I could say what you say. You can share the Ted Nugent Spirit Campfire. Click on whatever that technology is to spread this far and wide, because truth, logic, and common sense needs to go as far and wide as possible. We hauled ass. Boy, I love my Mopar. Tim and everybody at Mopar, I love you. Extreme Dodge in Jackson, Michigan, and Max Motors in Kansas City. Mark Mueller and all his Max Motors mad scientists. What a joy it is to drive the Hellcat and the Red R. Did you want this? Did you want that duck? You like that duck? Oh boy, Coco Mocha. Coco, fetch. Get that duck. Go. Good catch, Mocha. Thank you. All right, enough of the duck training dog. But come on, you know I provide fun. If I'm nothing else, I'm good for fun. I'm good for relief, like sanctuary, like give me shelter. The Ted Nugent Spirit Campfire, give me shelter provision. So share this. Tell everybody you know. We need to reach more people, because the big tech Marxists, the people who hate truth, logic, and common sense, they oppress the living shit out of my podcasts. I should be reaching tens of millions of people, but they squelch it and censor it. So if you believe in the truth, logic, and common sense on the Ted Nugent Spirit Campfire, help spread the damn word. Joe Rogan, smart guy, nice guy, positive guy, inquisitive guy, curious guy, always asking questions, which is very important, because never in the history of mankind, I mean this, has critical thinking been more important. If ever there was time to be a critical thinker and to be critical of the status quo, the government, what happened to the Uncle Sam? Uncle Sam is a traitor. Oh, that's heartbreaking. The media, just lying monsters, the media. A big salute to Tucker Carlson, which, by the way, in a half an hour, Tucker Carlson comes on the air. And if you really want to help make America great again, tell everybody you know, especially your liberal Che Guevara fans, watch and listen to Tucker Carlson. I'm not kidding. Tucker Carlson, Joe Rogan, Sean Hannity, Laura Ingraham, Michael Berry, Joe Pags, Lars Larson, Mark Davis, me, Spread that word. Shemaine, could you grab me a water maybe? I'm getting a Sahara mouth. Because I've been on it all day with Joe Rogan. We went over 3 hours. Plus the drive down there. If it wasn't for the Hellcat Red Eye, it would have been a pain in the ass. But because Mopar has created the most performance, exciting vehicle in the history of horsepower and torque, it was an absolute joy. We covered some ground today, I promise you. Not only intellectually, historically, and politically with Joe Rogan, and scientifically and biologically, and just sheer defiant fun. But if you believe in that stuff, get everybody you know to tune on the Ted Nugent Spirit Campfire. Spread the word. Ted Nugent Spirit Campfire is brought to you by my right-hand Firestorm that I sign these hats every day. Come and take it. Come and take it. Come and take it. I will not comply. If you want these hats, they're available right now because I'm signing my ass off at tednugent.com. A killer sale going on. Ted Nugent Spirit Campfire brought to you by tednugent.com if you want these hats. I thank you for that. But a big salute to people who celebrate, promote, share, and educate everyone possible to truth, logic, and common sense in these treacherous, painful times. But before we delve into the treacherous, painful times, let's celebrate unlimited good over the bad and the ugly, unlimited good over evil, unlimited positive over negative. Do you celebrate a great Thanksgiving with your family? You should do it every day. Happy Thanksgiving every day. Really. If we prioritize intellectually and spiritually, we can have a happy Thanksgiving every day. But now is the time to optimize the thankfulness for this unique, wonderful, one-of-a-kind American dream by taking advantage of examples of where good overcomes evil, where good overcomes bad and the ugly. And the ultimate example of that is that Kyle Rittenhouse implemented, executed perfect self-defense. And as the University in Arizona is getting a bunch of dirtbags that support crime, if you're against Kyle Rittenhouse, you're on the side of evil. If you're against Kyle Rittenhouse, you think that evil should win over good. That's exactly what that means. If you are saying, thank you, God, thank you, the Kenosha jury, thank you, the Kenosha judge, thank you, Kyle Rittenhouse, because good people believe in good over evil. If you really believe that, a family hallelujah isn't enough. You've got to call your mayor, your senator, your congressman, your governor, your attorney general. Leave a message at their office that we believe in good over evil, and we are thanking God and the Kenosha jury and the Kenosha court system for proving that the most pure, righteous instinct and right to self-defense was supported. This is a moment in time. This is a powerful moment for good people to stand up and be counted, because those against Kyle Rittenhouse are on the side of evil. They think that paroled child molesters and rapists and felons should be let out on the street to threaten our lives. And according to the left, according to CNN, according to the protesters against Kyle Rittenhouse, we should bend over and let evil kill us. That's what the other side stands for. That's sick. People against self-defense that are voicing against Kyle Rittenhouse, those people are sick. That is an evil sickness to think that good people should surrender to life-threatening evil. That's what we're looking at here. Let everybody know that we support good over evil, Kyle Rittenhouse over evil, self-defense against evil, life-threatening forces. Now is the time to shout that loud and proud everywhere we go. And I know we all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Did you eat like an absolute pig? I didn't. I've been eating a lot of venison because we're killing some great deer. Did you see Shemaine's deer she shot? What did she kill? 4 already this year? 4 great bucks? What? Shemaine is the queen of the forest, which makes me go on another tangent. Thank you for supporting the Ted Nugent Spirit of the Wild television show because of the Shemaine, queen of the forest. Is she the greatest or what? There is Shemaine's bow on the wall over there. It's a beautiful Matthews. It's a pink one right next to the Fred Bear photo and some of my bows and the guitar and the bows and arrows. But anyhow, Shemaine shoots a 30-pound Matthews, 30 pound. Well, can you kill something with 30 pounds? No, we buy a lot of chicken. Shemaine doesn't actually kill those deer. What kind of question is this? Archery and bow hunting is about grace and stealth. You need to be able to shoot a bow that is effortless to draw. You should shoot as strong a bow as you can comfortably and effortlessly shoot. But Shemaine shoots 30 pounds and kills the living shit out of everything. So Joe Rogan and I today celebrated the mystical flight of the arrow and the definitive focus that is archery. Left hand. I should probably do this, shouldn't I? Can I do this? Yeah, I got a target here. Don't go away. All right, I'm back. Not completely, but I'll get a bow. And I'll get an arrow. I'll get one of these arrows. I just built these arrows. Okay, I'm back. These are the gold tip Ted Nugent signature zebra arrows. How cool is that? Do you have an arrow with your name on it? I do. So I'll screw on 100 grain gold tip. You know, another tangent, you know, Fred Bear invented the convert-a-point. Instead of having to glue on your broadheads and your target heads, and once you glue on the broadhead, you got to heat the glue to take the broadhead off and put your target arrow on. So Fred Bear, Joe Rogan and I went into great detail about what a great man Fred Bear was and what powerful role Fred Bear played in my life. Barack. Sorry to go off on the negative for a second there, but it was called a burp in life. So anyhow, Fred Bear invented the convert-a-point so you could screw on a target head, target shoot, and then you can screw on a broadhead for hunting. So anyhow, I shoot an assortment of Matthews. This is an old triax here. But ultimately, Joe Rogan and I, because he's kind of relatively new at bow hunting, but we emphasize the martial art that archery is. It's a martial art. It's a fun martial art, and it's available to everybody. I got buddies with one arm. I got a buddy with no arms that shoots his bow. He's got a special thing, pulls it back with his teeth. So I use a mechanical release because it facilitates a consistent, more accurate release. And archery has got to be graceful. It's not a weightlifting contest. Run and no. Archery is not a weightlifting. I shoot 50 pounds and kill everything. So I got a target right there. And every day I get my left hand to marry the handle of the bow, the grip of the bow. Not tightly, just enough to control it. I get a reasonable purchase on the bow grip. And on the release, this one is a different kind because it's just something you hang on to. It's got finger grips on it. And it's trigger release, like you're shooting a trigger. So I keep my finger away from the trigger. until I'm ready to let her rip. But I get my mind right. I get my mind wide open, cleansed. And I make sure that Mr. Left Hand and Mr. Right Hand are working together as Mr. Heart and Soul and Spirit and eyeballs focus on the target. I get the pin right where I want it. And I let her rip. Now, agreed, the target's only like 10 feet away. But it's all about repetition and form so that your spirit and your muscle memory are one with left hand, right hand, eyes, focus, pin, peep. And so you go into a shot sequence out of body, ultimately, ballet, left hand, right hand, breathing, relax, moment of truth. If you don't shoot a bow and arrow, get one. Make sure it's effortless to draw and you remain graceful throughout the archery form and shot sequence. But Joe recently discovered it and has fallen in love with it. And he is convinced, Joe Rogan expressed that he is convinced that archery, ultimately bow hunting, is a martial art because it demands totality. Everything God gave you is all that you need. And if you apply it to your given American dream, whether it's welding or carpenters or electrician or plumbing, police, education, teaching, hardware, farming, ranching, guitar playing, repetition and becoming one with the gifts from God as applied to those procedures and activities that stimulate you to the core. Because you're born at point A and we're going to die at point B. My goal and your goal should be to stretch out point A to point B as far as possible, which means taking good care of yourself, eating intelligently and responsibly, drinking a lot of water, no sugary bullshit. You know, if you care about your health, you probably won't have to piss and moan for health care. So on that note, would you join me in a prayer for the family of Gunnar Ross, my great drummer who put his heart and soul into driving the rhythm of Fred Bear, the song Fred Bear. The great Detroit drummer Gunnar Ross, at 67, died this morning in the Motor City. I got a call from his buddy Steve. And my experience with Gunnar Ross, he was born at point A and he met point B today, this morning. But my life has been blessed and upgraded because when I played my tortured celebratory love song, it's possible, I was tortured with the pain of loss of losing Fred, but I was buoyed and celebratory, having known him for 88 years. Could it have been 82 years? 84 years. Fred lived to be 84, 85. So Gunnar Ross, the great Detroit drummer who played the incredible drum track on Fred Bear and did a number of tours with me. He was an awesome, awesome Detroit slammer, right out of the school of Johnny Bonangic and Jason Hartless and Benny Rappa and KJ Knight and Dave Palmer and Jim Butler. I've had the greatest drummers in the world. So let's say a little prayer for the family of Gunnar Ross and all of his friends who are heartbroken tonight because of the loss of their great family member and friend. Thank you, God, for sending Gunnar Ross into my life and capturing my love of Fred Bear in that great song. And he got 67 years between point A and point B. So you say a prayer for everybody that we know and that we don't know who have had heartbreak this year because of family and friends that have passed away. And a special prayer tonight for Louise Shockey. Jim Shockey's wife, Louise, has been diagnosed with lung cancer. And there's a lot of heartbreak out there. But as I told Jim, the Nugent family prayers are flooding your way. Prayers are strong. Prayers help save the life of Calvin Ross. I've lost way too many friends this year, and I've shed enough tears, but I'm going to celebrate that they were my friends. And we'll celebrate the incredible love affair of Jim and Louise Shockey and their family, and everybody that we know and don't know that have lost a loved one or going through painful times right now. So the Ted Nugent Spirit Campfire maximizes the good while we never shy away or hide from the bad and the ugly. And if you believe in that quality of life mantra, that battle cry of being the best that you can be and really caring about other people and disciplining your life so that you're in the asset column for family and friends, neighbors, the country, the earth, your fellow man, you are my Spirit Campfire blood brother. And I salute you and thank you for that. But you can show your appreciation for this celebration by going to Mike Lindell's mypillow.com. I mean this. Big holiday season coming up. The best gifts in the world are at tednugent.com. I mean that. These are on sale right now. Plus at mypillow.com, because Mike Lindell is a hero in this culture war turned spiritual war. Go to mypillow.com and look at the slippers and the bathrobes and the sheets and the pillows and the pillowcases and the toppers and the dog beds, the MyPillow dog beds. They're the best gift in the world. Go to mypillow.com and type in the code SPIRIT for the kind of Christmas gifts that not only thank the entrepreneurs and the great conservative families in the consumer arena, but also to drive the haters crazy, because the worst people in the world hate me and the worst people in the world hate Mike Lindell. Barack. So go to mypillow.com and type in the code SPIRIT and make the haters squirm and suffer, because we support good guys. This is a great light. I don't know, we should sell these lights. These are called Guardian Angel lights. Is that wild? What a great light. I gave one to my grandson, Rowan. Guardian Angel lights. I don't know where you can get them. Guardianangel.com maybe. But anyhow, I digress. So welcome back to the Ted Nugent Spirit Campfire. Most important thing I can tell you, Ted Nugent Masterclass, Rock and Roll Fantasy Camp Masterclass, where I'm going to show you the essence of the greasiest, nastiest. Anyhow, Ted Nugent Masterclass Guitar Get Down. I think it's December 8th, but go to my Facebook, or not my Facebook, maybe Facebook. But go to my website and you can see when the Ted Nugent Masterclass Guitar Slam, the Firestorm, the fire-breathing A10 Warthog of breeding animal soundtracks. Ted Nugent Masterclass coming up December 8th, I guess. I'm trying to remember. But more importantly than that, Ted Nugent Greasy Speakeasy, Tucker Hall, Highway 6, Waco, Texas, December 4. Saturday, December 4. With John Kutz on drums and Johnny Big on bass guitar, a firestorm of killer music. Anyhow, Ted Nugent, Greasy Speakeasy, Firestorm, live rock and roll, Ted Nugent slam like the old days, old school, out of body. The samurai soundtrack for shit kickers everywhere. Saturday, December 4th, Tucker Hall, Highway 6, Waco, Texas. It's so much fun. It's just old school, like the Grandy Ballroom and the Crow's Nest East and the Hullabaloo and the Shindig and all these great original landmine fields of creative musical rhythm and blues rock and roll adventure. What John Kutz and Johnny Big put into my music is right up there with Greg Smith and Jason Hartless. I'm a lucky, lucky guitar player. Always been surrounded by the greatest driving rhythm gods that God has ever unleashed on mankind. Ted Nugent, Greasy Speakeasy, Tucker Hall, Highway 6, Waco, Texas, December 4, Saturday night. Plus, I don't know how you contact them. I think you get the tickets only at the door. But it's a riot. It's the real McCoy. We are the last of them, man. Nobody plays the fire-breathing rhythm shit like we do. So the Ted Nugent Master Class, which is a Zoom thing or something that I do on my computer right here from the Man Cave Cuckoo's Nest. And I show you where all my guitar stuff comes from and where all my spirit, musical, uncharted territory ejaculates from my goals in life. It's a tangent fest of sonic bombast. But the Ted Nugent Master Class, December 8th, I think 8 p.m., something like that. But the Ted Nugent Greasy Speakeasy, live rock and roll rhythm and blues outrage. Fun, so much fun. Tucker Hall, December 4th, Saturday, December 4th. Waco, Texas. So thank you for your support. Tucker Carlson comes on in 5 minutes on Fox. We can make a difference if we raise enough hell. The founding fathers wanted all Americans to be just like me, raise hell. They wanted all Americans to be like Kyle Rittenhouse. Go to the aid of your neighbors and your fellow Americans when they're being attacked by evil paroled monsters. They wanted you to be suspicious of everything the government says and does. That's what I do. I am a we the people. I experiment in self-government. You should too. Call your mayor, your senator, your congressman, your governor. Tell them you support self-defense. Kyle Rittenhouse did good. The jury did good. Everybody against Kyle Rittenhouse and the findings of the jury is on the side of violent offenders. Either you're with Kyle Rittenhouse and you believe that good should win over evil, or you're against Kyle Rittenhouse and you think that evil should win over good. It's that simple. Tell your mayor that. Tell your senator, your congressman, your governor that. Tell your attorney general that. Tell your chief of police that. Tell your state trooper commander that. Tell your sheriff that. That if you support Kyle Rittenhouse, you believe in good over evil. If you're against Kyle Rittenhouse, you believe that evil should be able to destroy good and that good doesn't have any right to self-defense. That's insane. The left is insane. Everybody on CNN is insane. They support crime. They celebrate engineered recidivism. Tell your elected employees to stop the engineered recidivism. They're letting out monsters or not charging monsters crimes that they have video footage of them committing. It's insanity. It's evil celebrated by big tech, social media, the Democrats, Hollywood, academia. They support crime. They think that you should get out of the way of criminals and let them increase their crime. This is insanity. I believe in good over evil. Well, Nugent's a radical. He believes in shooting everybody. No, only if they attack you with a skateboard or a gun or a baseball bat, or jump up in the air and try to bash in your skull with their feet. Shoot the motherfucker. Unless you believe that evil should destroy good. What? This is a discussion on what planet? So thank you for supporting the Ted Nugent Spirit Campfire. Go to mypillow.com and type in the code SPIRIT. And the most important thing, but a lot of most important things, go to hunternation.org. hunternation.org. If you want to be a meaningful force to bring back God, family, country, freedom, law, and order, if you believe in quality of life in America, please go to hunternation.org. Be part of this conservative army with boots on the ground in all 50 states, so we can do to America what we did in Virginia. Let's fix the embarrassment of Michigan, the atrocity of New York and New Jersey and Illinois, California, Connecticut, Maryland, Massachusetts, even Maine. Michigan is listed with the blue communist states shitholes. Michigan is listed with New York and New Jersey. And I know great families in New York and New Jersey and California and LA, in Chicago, in Michigan, in Maryland, Massachusetts, Connecticut, New Hampshire. I know great families live there. But they're being squashed by America-hating Marxists. Go to hunternation.org and be a force for conservatism to reckon with. Thank you for your support. Share this with everybody. I'll see you on Tucker Carlson. I'm going to end this broadcast, but I'm going to be coming back almost every day because I want to let you know that the Masterclass, Ted Nugent Masterclass, will be on December 8th, and the Ted Nugent Greasy Speakeasy at Tucker Hall on Saturday, December 4th. God bless America. God bless the good people